Hello YouTube, this is God the King of Chew with another video. Charlie Sheen's gone crazy. Oh my god! And people are shocked. Like, he's the first celebrity to go crazy. Michael Jackson, Britney Spears, Lindsay Lohan, and Nicole Smith, just to name a few. You know, being a celebrity does have a lot of pressure to it, I guess. Whatever you do, whatever mistake you make becomes publicized into a major big deal, or it needs to be. You know, and so the whole damn world hears about it, and you're just sitting there going, oh. But the pressure doesn't need to be a big deal. If I became a famous celebrity, I wouldn't let the pressure get to me. I mean, I'd be like, yeah, fuck you, I don't care what you think. You know what I'm saying? Because really, celebrities are just people too. It's just people with lots more money and more known and more publicized. So it's really a shame too, because Charlie Sheen's a good actor. I've seen 2.5 Men. It's a pretty funny show. And when he went to rehab, the show creators were right behind him, helping him out. You know, he went off cussing them out, saying all this horrible shit, saying they're just assholes, blah 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 blah. And he doesn't need them. They're like, all right, fine, bye. Which really is stupid because he had a good show going for him. I think he's become a big-headed, psychopathic idiot. Now, Charlie Sheen, if you're watching this, bro, okay, get your shit together and, you know, because you're a good actor, you know, you have potential to be a better person, but you're acting like a douche. So, yeah, sue me. And really, every celebrity that gets publicized like that on People magazine, like literally I saw this People magazine issue in the store. There's some blonde chick, I can't remember her name, was so-and-so having pill problems and looking like shit, and I looked at her and she looked pretty hot. So even the girl celebrities who are a train wreck still manage to look good. That's pretty cool, I guess. But anyway, how about a controversial YouTube video? Abortion. It's a horrible thing. When I was driving through Billings, Montana, I saw a billboard with babies on it. It said abortion, the Holocaust of babies, or something like that. I thought that was a bit extreme, but they would make it extreme to prove a point. Now, it's your baby. You have the right to do with what you want with it, but some things to consider before you abort. One, if you're a happily married mother with more than one children, two or three children, and you're in a stable relationship and it accidentally happens, you know, because I know how that goes. You're married, you're working a long ass day, you're tired, you gotta clean the house and get the kids to bed, and when they're up and about and not settling down to go to sleep, and they finally settle down, you're like, okay, let's have sex on it. That's just like, yeah, you know, after a long day. That's how married couples work. And then they do it just out of excitement because they haven't had it in months because the kids are rambunctious and annoying, just, you know, and she gets pregnant. Don't abort, okay? You know, if you can't afford the kid, give them up for adoption. Don't abort. However, let's say for argument's sake, for a hypothetical situation, if a girl were to walk home from the bar and she was raped in the alleyway, just a horrible, disgusting crime, and they got evidence and the man is or isn't conscious, whatever, and she goes on with her life a month, drinking, partying, smoking, whatever she does, and a month later she realizes she's pregnant. Well, within that month she was drinking and smoking, so the kid's going to be born mentally retarded with asthma. And do you want to bring a kid into the world who's going to be like that, knowing that their dad was a rapist and the mom couldn't afford to keep him? Might be an option to consider, just, you know. However, abortion is horrible. I mean, without giving the chance to give the baby life, to breathe in the wonders of life, to explore the mysteries of the universe, whatever. But if she doesn't abort the baby, she either puts him in an adoption and he'll be in a mental retard home for the rest of his life, you know. And knowing that his mom gave him up and his dad was a rapist, that's, you know, and all this other, he's gonna have a pretty horrible life. I mean, emotionally, I should say. So it's up to you, I guess. It's your baby, but just weigh the circumstances before you consider abortion, because it is a horrible thing. And onto another controversial. Okay, I figured out how to wait. I have a solution to fix the gas crisis. Gas is flicking expensive. Oh my god, like 3 something a gallon. That's pretty steep. My solution would be, okay, think about this. They've literally found a way to have cars run on water and ethanol. Surely they can figure out a way to fix the gas crisis. My theory on this, really, is to take the oil they have and try to clone it, make copies of it, so they can make abundant loads of oil, and that way the supply goes up and the demand goes down because people can actually afford it. I mean, that doesn't mean take the people off the fields. Let them keep drilling for oil. But with them drilling for oil and you able to clone and make more oil in the lab, in a chemistry lab, that works just the same as if you were drilling out of the ground, I would think that would solve our gas crisis. I mean, if they can make a car run on water, surely they can clone gas and oil, the oil they find in the ground, the rich oil, and then make it so it works with regular cars, which would really help our gas crisis. So instead of being $3 to $4, $5, $6 a gallon, it'd be like maybe 50 cents a gallon. So you got people pumping gas out of the ground and people cloning the oil. You know, you got people pumping oil out of the ground and cloning it in the lab. So we got more oil than we need, and hopefully that would help. Because you know what, it's really kind of sad actually to see these gas prices go up. And because of that, people can now afford to buy gas, which means the people making the gas, pumping it, get more money, and they spend it on our economy, and our economy gets better. Also, another way to fix our economy is to legalize pot. Seriously. I was in Arizona helping my grandparents move. My great-grandparents were moving all to one house. And a story came up, this senator or whatever busted a bunch of Mexican drug dealers and a shit ton of pot on them. I mean, big-ass bricks of it. He took it all away, and the Mexicans retorted by chopping his head off with a machete. Holy shit, it's just a plant, for crying out loud. It's a little asinine. See, if it was legal, that wouldn't be an issue. They wouldn't have to chop his head off, you know, because I'm sure they got mouths to feed, and it's not like it's crystal meth or crack. It does less damage to you. I never smoked pot, but when I studied the side effects, watched the documentaries, and learned about it in health ed, I think, why isn't it legal? I mean, my views on pot are very liberal, I guess. My views on guns are very Republican, so I'm kind of a little bit of both. But really, I mean, our society, it's just, wow. Reefer madness. What the hell, you know? And you know the first Model T Henry Ford made ran on hemp ethanol, and the seats were made of hemp? Oh, look at that. You can use marijuana to make paper and rope, which could save a lot of trees in the rainforest. Oh my god. And hemp clothing and shit. So you could cut down the resources of having to use trees, and marijuana grows faster than trees. I know trees take a lot longer to grow because they're like hundreds of years before they're really, really tall enough to make a lot of that stuff. Talk about going green, man. Oh, I found my pick. Yeah, my last video, I'm trying to look for my pick, and I lift up my keyboard. I'm like, oh, there it is, underneath my keyboard. Okay, yeah. So anyway, a couple things. Seriously though, I mean, when you think about it, they're filling up people in jail cells for busting with pot and flavored cigarettes. I mean, compared to like people who rape, cannibalistic, necrophiliacs, homicidal maniacs who actually need to be in jail. So you're wasting jail space for people who don't really need it, and it's just so silly. And the drug war is such a losing war. Oh my god. And back down some southern state, they're paying people $800 an hour to cultivate and destroy marijuana gardens and all the tobacco and alcohol factories have shut down this small rural community, and they're trying to grow pot to make money for their economy, but the government, they won't let them have it, so they burn down all the fields and whatnot. $800 an hour that they don't have, and resources to pay these people to bust people for growing a plant. Yeah, it's pretty pathetic. Wow, look at that. Charlie Sheen's craziness, marijuana legalization, and abortion all in one video. Ah, controversy. It wouldn't be funny though. And you know what? If people were stoned, I willing to bet there wouldn't be so much hate in the world. They'd probably just be super chill. Like if there was a pot circle between former President Bush, Dick Cheney, Bill Clinton, and Barack Obama, just have a little blunt and they puff and pass. Picture, if you will. My fellow Americans, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Okay, yeah, I did. Oh my God, Bush, it's just some dang kush you're growing. Ah, thank you, Bill. Yeah, I go out on my range. He passes it to George Bush. George Bush takes a hit. You know, I know something. People say 9/11 was a conspiracy. They're goddamn right it was. I hired a bunch of spies and whatnot to pull that shit off to get more oil in Iraq. I'm such an ass. He passes it to Dick Cheney. You know what? People say my accent was a hunting. My hunting accent was an accent, but it really wasn't. Me and my friend were out hunting. He said I couldn't hit a quail if it was right in front of me. He said my dick was small. I got pissed off and shot him in the face, and then I claimed it was an accident. He passes to Barack Obama, who takes a hit. My fellow Americans, I believe... Oh my God, I forgot. They're all passing around just talking. I vote that Bill Clinton goes down to 7-Eleven to get some Doritos and some sour cream and Ruffles and some pop and shit, because I got the munchies, man. I agree. Let's go down to 7-Eleven and get something to eat and drink. My mouth is dry as shit. You're all puffing and passing it. You'll light up a cigarette. Hey, Obama, I thought your wife made you quit. No, Bush, my wife can, I'm trying to quit. Oh my god, you are so whipped. Hey, Bill, shut the fuck up, you hypocrite. Your wife's got you whipped too. Oh man, that ain't fair. Have you seen my wife? She's nasty as hell. Oh my god, success has gotten to her ass. Hello, I'm Bill Clinton. I'm completely stoned. It just, it'd be a funny Saturday Night Live skit. And then George goes, "Hey, Obama, don't you gotta do a speech in about 2 hours? I'll be fine. I'll just, I'll be cool, So yeah, it'd be really funny and extremely hypocritical that our government actually smokes it and doesn't let us have it. When it could do so much good for our economy. In fact, Barack Obama admitted he smoked pot once in an interview. So was Arnold Schwarzenegger, the governor of California. The governor. I'll be back with the munchies and the drinks. I'm completely stoned. Look at my muscles. They are huge, but look at my gut. It's flabby. Oh, I am so old. The Stonernator of California. But really, seriously. They illegalize all these things we should have right to use if we want to, considering they're a lot less dangerous for us than some of the shit that really is out there. And then they bust us for it, so they're wasting money to bust people for it, and they could be using that money to fund our schools and shit. But no. Just my 2 cents from the whole government. So there you have it, a video on Charlie Sheen's craziness, celebrities, legalization of marijuana, and abortion, all in one video. Yeah. This is Gothic King over to you in another video.